It's been confirmed that American soldiers are directly helping Saudi Arabia protect its border with Yemen. A Pentagon news briefing on Thursday admitted that troops were now active there in roles. The statement's in contradiction then with previous comments in which officials said that the US is only helping the Saudis with aircraft refueling, logistics and general intelligence sharing.
The mill-to-mill relationship between the U.S. and Saudi Arabia is robust, and we are there, and we are helping them with securing their border. That is our mission, and that's what we will continue to do.
But do support the Saudi-led coalition with intelligence sharing, military advice, and logistical support.
Our priority is the fight against al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula and ISIS in Yemen.
The extent of our support is refueling and sharing intel.
Well, mixed messages anyway. Let's try and get to the bottom of it. Let's go live to Washington. Our DC correspondent, Samira Khan. Hey, Samira. So where does Washington stand at this point? Is it boots on the ground, or are they simply helping? What's the message?
Well, up until now, most believe that U.S. military assistance to the Saudis in Yemen was limited to intelligence, logistics, and aircraft refueling, and that was according to official Pentagon statements. But this latest development contradicts that. So far, what we do know is that a team of a few Green Berets apparently arrived on the Saudi-Yemeni border sometime last year, and according to the Pentagon, they've only been there to protect the border. But reports suggest that they've been actively involved on the Saudi side, helping them destroy Houthi ballistic missile launch sites. And it's worth mentioning that even though this war has been going on for a few years, Saudi Arabia hasn't been successful in quelling the Houthi resistance. So it's fair to say that maybe U.S. involvement will help the Saudis do just that. But thanks to the Saudi onslaught, the conflict in Yemen has morphed into the world's worst humanitarian crisis. And there's been some domestic backlash here in the U.S. And now American politicians are pushing to end U.S. support for the Saudis. But this development might lead to a messy legal battle, given that there was no public debate on whether the U.S. should get involved, because it seemed as if it was consciously kept from the public. So I honestly wonder how Americans will feel knowing that their government could be indirectly fueling the world's worst humanitarian crisis.
Yeah, and of course that recent development as well, that announcement of that big arms sale to the Saudis as well from the States as well, is maybe going to prolong it. We don't know. Well, we'll keep track of it with your help there in DC, Samira. Thank you.